Do people really change, or do they just get better at hiding who they are? The first thing that you need to know is that some people do not want to change. They really don't want to change. They just want to have the benefits of having you close to them. They just want the benefits of being close to you. So they'll do anything that's necessary in order to keep that happening. By the way, grab a drink of your choice. I have a hot latte today. I know normally I have iced latte, but as you can tell, I have a cold. My throat is sore, so I thought maybe ice is not such a good idea today. So yeah, today's a hot one. And I'm going to be dividing this video into 4 parts, all right? The first one is the illusion, the possibility of that person changing. The second part is the mask people wear. The third one is how you know someone has really changed. And the fourth is a reminder, a warning for you, for me, for everyone out there. The first one is the illusion, the possibility of that person changing. The possibility that they may change, that they may be what we need them to be, or maybe what they once were. I think this is the hardest part. Not when you meet someone that doesn't match your standards, but like when you are with someone and they change tremendously, or they show who they really are, because you have already set on your head the idea of who they are, because that's what they showed you. So having to realize that that wasn't the reality, it's very, very gut-wrenching, and it's very hard to accept. And we all want to believe that people change, that people learn, that people evolve as human beings, that people deserve second chances like redemption, forgiveness, understanding, love, care, all those beautiful qualities that come from you, that always come from you. It's a source that comes from you. But what comes from them, right? And even though I do believe people can change, I believe people can change small things, such as imagine your partner loves, I don't know, she loves going to the cinema, right? Your girlfriend loves going to the cinema, and you don't really like going to the cinema. You just rather be at home, watching movies. But sometimes, because you know how much she loves going to the cinema, sometimes maybe once a month, you would make the effort of going with her to the cinema just so that she enjoys that experience with you. Because yes, she can go by herself, but she's going to much more enjoy living something she loves with a person she loves as well. 2 things she loves together. Same as if you love football matches and she's not keen on that. From time to time, she'll go with you because she loves you. She loves you so much. And she wants to also see you happy, even though she may not love it. But she will probably even enjoy it because she's seen you enjoy. These are small changes that you may really not like that thing, but you do it because the other person loves it, and you just sort of do this kind of balance that works for both of you. Those are small changes, unlike not leaving dirty socks on the floor, not leaving dirty socks on the bathroom, cleaning dishes after you eat your lunch, not leaving them there for days. Those are small changes, and they can absolutely happen. Bigger changes can happen, but they're not so common. And especially when someone is showing you who they are in a certain aspect, it's very unlikely that they're going to change. It's very unlikely that they're going to change. For example, if they love partying every weekend, it's very unlikely that they're going to change it. I'm not saying that maybe when they become an adult or like older, they'll not party anymore, but it's not going to be something they're going to do for you. It's just because it's just not the vibe for them anymore. It's not their vibe. It's not but it's not something they deliberately will do for you. And I think this is really important, that people, or if he has this kind of friends that have no morals and you think that he's getting inspired, they're probably not going to change that. Because, and it's nothing personal, in their brains, they believe what they're doing. Even if it's wrong, they think that they're onto something. They think they're someone. They think, yeah, probably it's only a thought. It's not reality. But you cannot change that. And the more that you try to change that, the more you're going to consume yourself, your happiness in your life. That said, once again, small changes, yes. But most of the times, these people that don't want to change, some of them are very manipulative. And because they want to be close to you, as I said, they just learn to hide it. They're not stupid. You are craving for change, or you're craving for them to be who they once were, who they have always been, who they are. They're not retarded. The goal is to keep you close to them like a dog eating off their hand. So they're going to play smart. They're going to pretend that they are who you think they are. They're going to act in a way that you like. They're going to tell you what you want to hear, exactly what you want to hear. Just so that you shut up, just so you're not a pain to them, and just so that you leave them alone and you just stay quiet and you're next to them. And you're next to them. That's a dream for them. They just get smarter about hiding who they are because you've made it so clear that you need them to change for the better. Okay? Or to stop doing certain things. Anything. They learn your boundaries, they learn your limits, they learn your expectations, and they try to somehow, on the surface level, stick to that. Part 2. The mask people wear. Now, many of these people, in this case, probably your partner, well, I mean, it could be anyone really, but yeah. Now this is the mask they create to keep you quiet, which is what we just said. We just said that they learn your limits, they learn your boundaries, they learn how you think. Because you are a good person and you communicate and you tell them what you need. So they are like, you're just being open and you're just doing the right thing. But they are taking advantage of that because they're going to use it as their own shield, as their own way to protect themselves in order to get what they want, in order to benefit themselves, because they're selfish. And I don't think I need to tell you that. You know they're selfish. So, as we said, most people don't change, they adapt. They adapt, and this is the mask they wear. It's a mask that they've created to adapt themselves to you. And these people tend to be, and this is a term that I'm not sure if it exists, very, you know the animal, the lizard, chameleon, right? This one, I don't know how you pronounce it. Chameleon, but like that change colors. I've realized these people tend to get along with everyone. They tend to get along with everyone. And you're like, how can you get along with people, right? But not just get along, be really close. And act like you are like them when they are just on the opposite side. They're completely whole different worlds. But yet when I see you in different scenarios, you're blending in perfect. You're blending in perfect. Like Cinderella on that shoe. And yeah, that's not because they actually are super amazing and they just have a really open personality. It's just because they know how to change. They know how to adapt. Like chameleons do. They know how to do that very well. They do that with everyone. But with you, it's even easier because they know every pattern, every belief, every hope that you have regarding them. So this is a problem. They adjust the volume of who they are depending on what's necessary at that time. But it's always going to come to their benefit. Because they don't care about you. They may care on the surface like they care about anybody, but it's not truly caring. And the thing is that it's hard to understand their minds because you're not them. You are actually empathic. You actually have morals. You actually communicate what you feel when you need. But in their minds, this is what they think. Whilst they're wearing a mask towards you, they're thinking, I'm not facing consequences. So, she's just going to be peaceful. No consequences are being faced. And also, I'm not losing you. That's what they think. I'm not losing her. And I'm not facing consequences. I'm not losing him. and I'm not facing consequences. And then for some sort of reason in their brains, which are obviously quite tiny, for them it makes sense. They don't have accountability. Ooh, keys to the river. Responsibility. Ooh, keys to the river. Ooh, bye. There's no responsibilities for them. There's no such thing. Such thing does not exist for them because they don't have any remorse. They just have zero empathy, and they are just narcissists. They just care about themselves. Me. And you're mine. That's how they think. And I'm going to keep you no matter what. I'll do everything that's needed. I'll do everything that's necessary because on the long term, I'm going to be getting what you want. And you may be unhappy, but you'll shut up. This is what tends to happen. Now, third part, how do you know someone has really changed? This is quite difficult, but how do you know it's real change? Okay, do not listen to the words. Listen to the words in a normal way, but do not take them into account 100%. Check their actions. Because trust me, I know that most of the times when they say certain words, for you, they align with their actions. Because you see their actions through the perspective of the words. You look at what they do with what they told you. So you just try to be like, yeah. But like, separate the two things and actually see things for how they are, and realize that whatever they're saying has to be on a cloud, and you have to be like, and see what they do, because you'll find yourself realizing that their actions at times do not align with their words. No, I love you. No, yeah, I'm going to get better. Yeah, no, I'm not going to hang out with those horrible people anymore. But then every weekend they're with them. But they're not like them. So, well, why would you spend time with people you do not connect with, right? So always put actions first. And as the sentence says, actions always speak louder than words. We know that. Actions. We love words, but actions are so much powerful, so much more. Especially when we come to manipulative people like this. And even though this video is just about if people change or not, when we're saying that the mask people tend to wear, that's manipulation itself. So that's why I'm also speaking about this. Because it's all linked at the end of the day. And the fourth is a reminder, a warning for you, for me, for everyone out there, which is when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them the first time. Do not have to wait a second time for them to show you again who they are. And I know it's very hard when they tell you they're going to change and you see change for a few days. From my perspective, I had to see people really show me who they are in horrible ways for me to leave. I needed that. Maybe you need that too, and I'll never judge you for that. Because I know that if you end that friendship, that relationship, just because they've shown you who they are once, but you still are not sure because they keep showing you the side you want to see, and you get to live that experience on your daily life. You get to some sort of, you get to be happy a little bit. I understand that you will not leave, that you will stay because you want to be so sure, like you care about this person so much that you want to be really sure about leaving them. You do not want to leave them if there is even 1% chance that they will be who they were or who they are supposed to be. Because if you leave them, you'll just come back. You'll just get back together. You'll get back together. You'll take that friendship back. You'll take that person back because you are not fully sure about leaving them. You still have some sort of hope for some things you saw. So sometimes you have to see really bad things. And unfortunately, this may include something really bad happening to you. But sometimes for some of us, it's the only way to open our eyes. And not because they were closed, but because we really loved them so much, that we wanted to believe they could be better. That we wanted to believe that not only they could be better, but they could be who they were. They could be the person we met and that loved us, and that was wonderful. And it's entirely, and I swear, it's fine if you need to stay until you see them showing you who they really are many times. Because when it's so bad that you cannot handle anymore because you're just so horrible, you will never get back with that person. You will not. But all those times that you're not really sure, you will get back. So it's important to just, it's a very personal thing. You'll know when. Yeah. Just see what they do. Do not cling onto what they could be, because they're not trying to be that. And you're seeing that. And you need to also realize that for those people, for them, in those people's minds, it's much easier to act like a new person than to become one. And for them, the result is the same. Is you believing their lie. Is you believing they became a new person. Even if they didn't, that's all they care about. And that's the end of the video. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're okay. I hope this video added value into your life. I cannot even breathe properly with this throat. Sickness, cold. But yeah, I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you very soon. And leave me in the comments, when have you experienced this and how did you solve it, or what did you do that helped you? Thank you.